Hey friends, it is Thriving Thursday, y'all. I just got off a call. I've been stalking Salesforce for a while, like as an employer. One of my coworkers actually left my former employer, and she had tried to bring me on. She's like, "Girl, you gotta come over here," and da da da. And I was loyal. Yeah, so much for loyalty, because then I got laid off probably about 2 years later. But anyway, I was on a call. They are just, yeah, that's where I want to be. So I'm naming it, claiming it, and framing it, whatever you want to say, manifesting it. That's what I'm doing. So that was a really good call, but it just talked a lot about some of the things that I'm already doing. And don't let a recruiter be a gatekeeper. So if you're in the market for a job, I got dirt on my glasses, sorry. If you're in the market for a job, don't let the recruiter be a gatekeeper and tell you no. So sometimes you have to stalk people. I am learning that very quickly, but that is not what this video is about. I just wanted to tell you that first, because I am putting a stamp on it. I'm gonna work at Salesforce, y'all. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work at Salesforce. And Sally and I were just sitting out here. We were admiring the day. Let me go off topic, squirrel. But Sally got a girlfriend, y'all. Because while I was out here on the call, there was a duck out there in the pond and kept like flapping her wings, and he was standing up on the. He got a girlfriend. He got a girlfriend. I'll show you. This is the second time and I caught them. And yeah, you can't have. He's sitting there looking at me. It's so crazy. This turtle is actually, I said a dog. I think he's really a human, because he actually talks to me and responds to me. It's interesting. Anyway, I didn't get on here for any of that. So you just got 2 minutes. That was just free. I got on here to tell you all that today is Thursday, February 27th. And guess what? Yep. God is still in control. Ain't nothing changed. The the scripture today, he stilled the storm to a whisper. The waves of the sea were hushed. The Psalms 107:29. And then the title is He Stills the Storm. When you look back over your life, you can see storms of trouble that came against you. Some were bad breaks that had nothing to do with what you had done. Some were unfair. When you were left out of, or mischaracterized, and made to look bad. Other times you tried to step up to a new level. You tried to set a new standard for your family, but opposition you had never faced came out of nowhere. There are forces of darkness that don't want you to take new ground. When the enemy sees that you start to make progress, he'll send the storm, the waves, and the winds. But they cannot stop what God has ordained for you. That's when God will step up and say, "Peace, be still." Love that. He controls the winds. He has the final say. He pushes back and silences the forces of darkness. What's come against you is not a sign that you're stuck. It's a sign that promotion is coming. You're about to see things change in your favor. What I say, I don't like that about to. You are seeing things change in your favor. It's happening right now. Now unto him. Releasing breakthroughs, healing, abundance to move you into your purpose. It is happening. Receive it. So y'all, that is my word of encouragement. And I told my daughter this morning, we were just talking. I just looked at this the first time. I was doing other stuff. I've been all over the place today. Watched Sarah Jakes, a little bit of an interview, and did a little political stuff. I'm trying to stay away from that stuff, but it pulls me back in there. So who was contacting their representative and one of their senators? Yeah, 'cause but so I wanted to read it today because I haven't did it in a while, and I'm glad that I did, because that's what I was saying. I was doing all that to remember what I was saying. So I'm telling my daughter, we were talking on the phone, it was around 11ish, and I was telling her, I was like, I just feel good. Like, I feels like something's going to happen. And I haven't felt that in a while, but I feel like something's getting ready to happen. So that's my encouragement for you today, because he'll speak to the storm. He'll speak and he'll use it for your good, right? So I've seen him do it before. He's done it time and time again in my life, and it may look one way. That's why I try not to be discouraged. And I get down. I'm human, right? So I get down and I find myself in places, where I'm in a mood or whatever, but then I always bounce back. And so this morning I was just like, I feel something good. It's coming. It's on the way. Not it's about to. I don't know what it is about when people do that, when they say it's about to or God's gonna. No, God is. Like, he's infinite. Like, there is no question about he's about to or sooner or later or that. I don't serve that kind of God. I don't know. It might just be a Sharitaism, but anyway, I just want to encourage you again that he will speak to the winds and the waves. We saw him. He came out. They were all worried on the boat, like, what? We get ready. And there's two things. I wish I had the scripture up in front of me. I think that's in Acts. That's not. I don't know where it is. But anyway, when he told them, let's go to the other side. So Jesus had already told y'all getting ready to make it to the other side. And then a storm comes and they start panicking and freaking out, and he sleep. He didn't got a pillow. He back there like, but he's back there asleep. And they like, hold up, you don't see everything that's happening around us. So, and I'm in that place right now because, bills are gonna be billing. And if your income ain't incoming, but it just being transparent. And when that happens, and we tend to freak out, like, God, like you told me, and you told me let's go to the other side, but I'm still panicking because I see this storm. No, that's not how we're gonna act. Know that this too shall pass. One more thing, I know this is longer than normal, but another thing I was on, sometimes LinkedIn inspires me, right? So I'm on LinkedIn and I was reading somebody's post and they were encouraging job seekers. There's a lot, because not only is the private sector laying off individual, or I meant that the reverse, the public sector, now the private, whichever one's the government, I don't know. The government, and I don't think I've ever seen that in my lifetime. If they did, not to this just random, like we're just shutting down everything. And yeah. So anyway, I had saw somebody encouraging on LinkedIn, and they had said one of my favorite quotes, and it's, where there's a will, there's a way. And when I was younger, I had saw that in the newspaper, but the article said, instead of saying remember newspapers? Instead of saying where there's a will, there's a way, it said where there's a Williams, my last name, there's a way. And that inspired me, because that's something that I used to use to motivate myself. I've always been inspirational. Even when I was younger, even when I was a kid, I just knew that I could. I knew that I can get things. So that's why I know that I'm getting ready to get a career, start a career, relaunch. My second act will be at Salesforce. Mark my words, my second act will be at Salesforce. Because where there's a Williams, there's a way. Y'all be blessed, and I will chat with you again soon. I'm probably going to walk this afternoon, but I'm probably not going to post until tomorrow, because tomorrow is day 21, and I got a lot to talk about then. So check back with your girl. Until then, y'all be blessed, and know this too shall pass. The storm will